How do you know what career is right for you? Now, it boils down to a few different things, but basically, we're going to look at why experience and trial and error may be your best way and ways to go about doing that. You need to look at your lifestyle and your values that you want to live by. We're going to dive into ways to figure out how to do that, things of that nature. And you also, once you try things out, once you figure out your lifestyle, look at your strengths and interests. Because once you are better at something and you perform at a very high level, you'll probably like it. So with experience, you can't know without trying. Sometimes you're just gonna have to try a few different things. So what I would suggest, look at things you like. If you're into fitness, if you're into looking at how people think, if you're into sales, if you're into helping people, if you're into tech, whatever it is, look at those things. What are you interested in? Start doing research there. Now, once you do a little bit of research, what I would encourage you is to dip your feet in. Try to maybe talk to people who do this. What does their day-to-day look like? Are you gonna enjoy working X hours? Are you gonna enjoy working for said companies? Look at all the different routes and kind of what is your day-to-day gonna look like, and then you can kind of match that to what you've experienced and what you've liked so far. As you experience things, as you try things you like, eventually you'll get better at them, and we like doing things that we're good at. So it's gonna take some time. You may be at this point like, I'm not good at anything, I don't know what to do, and that's okay. It'd be unreasonable for you to be good at anything if you haven't tried that much. So go out there, I encourage you to go try things. Go get a job for 6 months. If you don't like it, whatever, you got paid to learn, you don't like this thing, and it maybe saved you 10, 15 years of headache. Explore your strengths and interests. You'll like your career more if you don't feel like you're working while you're doing it. Of course, we're gonna do things we don't like in our careers and stuff like that. But as you get better at something, if you enjoy it, if it doesn't feel like work to put hours into it and you're not looking at the time while you're doing it, I would encourage you to explore that option. If you like working with people, fitness is an easy example. If you like helping people get in shape and stuff like that, and when you're doing it, you don't look at the time or you don't think about, oh my gosh, when do I get to go home? Then I encourage you to explore that. Same thing for any field. When you find something that you can just work on and not worry about the time, that's what I would encourage you to do and really consider doing for the rest of your life, because it'll make it a lot easier to get up and enjoy what you do, because that's the goal. The goal is to find something that you can get up every morning and be like, I am at least happy to go to work today, or I feel like I get to make an impact today. Do I want to go to work and work as many hours as I do every day? Maybe not, but you at least are excited to start the day and you feel energized by what you're doing. And that's the goal with it all. You could consider taking a personality test. There's the 16 personalities and there's the Myers-Briggs personality test. And those tests maybe can give you a little insight into maybe what you would enjoy, your strengths, your insights is gonna give you. It's gonna spit out a personality type. It's gonna show strengths and weaknesses of each of those personalities. And then from there, maybe you can find that, oh, you know, there's a trait came up that you actually didn't even really consider, and then now you look at it and you're like, all right, actually I could see myself doing something like that, and I actually think I would enjoy it. So maybe encourage that. If you're still at a loss, you're still not exactly sure what to try, take a personality test. Sometimes they can provide some valuable insights into what you want to do. Also, if you don't know what you want to do, write out your values, your activities, your hobbies that you enjoy. See if you can monetize those. Sometimes the things that you really enjoy doing, your hobbies, stuff like that, you can turn into a monetizing, self-employment job or a business for that matter. So figure out, maybe write down, oh, these are my top 3 hobbies, and write down, these are my top 3 values, and see, okay, maybe you have, again, I'm gonna go back to the fitness example. You have lifting and freedom as an example. Okay, could I be a personal trainer, choose my own schedule, stuff like that? Could I open my own gym? Stuff like that can help you kind of open your mind to the possibilities of what is possible and see that, okay, I have this hobby that I actually really enjoy. Could I make other people enjoy that? Could I help them get better at this? Could this hobby help release stress for people or things of that nature? You could go a lot of different routes with it, but it's just this consideration to look at your hobbies, look at your values, and try to match a career or a job that would line up with that stuff. Finally, look at the lifestyle. So let's say you've written down your hobbies, you've written down your values, taken your personality test, you've done some experience, and you figured out, okay, this is kind of the direction we want to go. Finally, consider, what lifestyle do you want to live? Do you want to work a lot? Do you want to travel? Is it a job? Are you going to be an international consultant where you have to fly all over the place traveling 80% of the time? Is that something you want to do? You know, some people would love doing that. And if that's you, go for it. Look at what is in this career that you're about to take on. What is, again, it goes back to the day-to-day example. Figure out, what are these people doing? And then there's gonna be options too. Just because someone's an international consultant and travels 80% of the time doesn't mean everybody has to be that way. You know, some people can work from home as a consultant. Some people can work in the office, some people can travel, and that's just one example. There's plenty of other careers that have all these different lifestyles, but it's important for you to look at what would be possible for you and what you would enjoy doing. So after all that, make sure you look at the lifestyle, you explore your strengths and weaknesses, and the biggest thing is experience. It's gonna take trial and error, and especially you need to get the ball rolling with something you're good at, because once you're good at something, you're probably gonna start to like it. So that's what I would say. How to know what career is right for you, there's really no way until trial and error. So that's what I would encourage. Try. Eventually you'll find something. And another, little piece of advice is you could reach out to professionals. They can give you some of the insights and problems that they face on a day-to-day basis that you'll be working at. So like, what problems are you gonna enjoy solving? Talk to someone about it. What problems are they solving? And then look at that. Is that something you would enjoy helping people with, or helping a company with, whatever it may be? Look at what problems they're solving, and you can maybe gather some insight from that. And also, with reaching out to professional, you might be able to get a potential mentor. Maybe you find, okay, this is actually the route I want to go. That professional can maybe turn into a potential mentor for you. So look at all those factors, consider all that stuff, and you'll figure out what career is right for you.